Hello and welcome to another episode of MTG Arena Run. Though to be fair, this is actually more of an extra episode, I guess. Well, it's about a week or so to. It's actually it's a few days to the release of Ravnica Allegiance. I'm just gonna do one more draft to this one because I have a bit of gold. Sure, I could save it for packs, but I can normally earn gold quite regularly, so I kind of want to get a few extra playables for the remaining two decks. You've already seen the mono black, so I'm down to just mono red and mono blue, and I kind of need playables from Ixalan for that one. I'm hoping to see if I could get it from here, but never know. At least we might get a decent draft out of this. So without further ado, let's pay our 5,000 and get this on the way. Also, I would like to try to get at least 300 more gems. And once again, it's Tetsimok. Well, I'm fine taking this guy. He's actually quite good. There isn't any actual removal here, nothing that great. I would like to be pirates for once, but I'm definitely taking the 6-drop. Now that said, black green is more of an explorer deck, but all the good explorer cards are in regular Ixalan, so we're not too keen on that one. I said I wanted to go into red, so I'm probably gonna just take the brazen freebooter. Gives us a free treasure. Maybe we could accelerate to Tetsimok. I'm gonna try that as an experiment of sorts. Already I am passing a bunch of good blue, so I might be regretting that one. I could take Vampire Revenant. It's a flyer again, but this is a decent combat trick in itself. I'm gonna just give it a try. This is really more of a... Oh, there we go. Starfleet Neckbreaker. I'm hoping the Mutiny comes back. That said, I could use some more cheaper creatures. Well, we're starting to get there. That's the good news. Another Buccaneers Bravado. Okay, I kind of wish I got the Revenant. But Starfleet Neckbreaker is a good follow-up there. And we got Pirates Pillage. So I guess Black-Red Pirates are a go. I could take this Highland Lake in case we get some decent blue, but I'm not counting on it. I could just take the Oraska Raptor. Well, it is a decent bot. I'll take the Raptor, I guess. Take the Blazing. Hope it's an uncommon. Take the... Oop. Vampire Revenant. We'll go for that one. Then take the other Raptor. I don't want a second Raptor. I would rather have a second freebooter. Ooh, Bishop of Binding. I would like this, but... Normally, I would take a second Fathom Fleet Border, but... I am looking for Fanatical Firebrand, so I'm going to take that against my better judgment. I'll take the... Oh, nope, there's a Bombard, and there's a Reaver Ambush. Both of... I'm going to take the Reaver Ambush, splash more, go more for black. Okay, Moment of Cravings there too, so I'll go for that one. Hoping the... definitely need to take the second Dinosaur Hunter, though. Dusk Legion Zealots, always good no matter what. So I'm skipping out on that rare slot, but that's okay, I guess. Taking another Fathom Fleet Border. I will take a Recover. I could just take another Oraska Raptor. We are quite creature heavy. Yeah, let's take a second Raptor. Do I want the third freebooter? I might rather have the Frilled Death Spitter though. So we're kind of pirates slash dinos there. Third fleet border. So we're doing quite well on that end. Let's hate the Jade Bearer. Just take the land. When in doubt, take the uncommon. Okay, I'll take the Sea Legs, but it's probably not gonna do anything here. Dark Inquiry, sure. So much for getting playables. Oh, Conquerors got... Who for? Well, not... Stormfleet Pyromancer is the interesting one here. Mark of the Vampire is probably the actual pick. I want to try the Conqueror's Galleon though. Just call me crazy. Heartless Pillage, Wily Goblin. I'll take the Fire Cannon Blast. It's one cheaper removal. Take the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. We have ways to deal damage. Skullduggery is always good. It's probably Skullduggery. I don't want to take Makeshift Munitions. Another Fleet Cutthroat. I could take Headstrong Brute instead. I think this is pseudo removal. Let's see what our 4 slots like. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, our 4 slots loaded. I'll take the Headstrong Brute. And because of that reasoning, I will take the Fathom Fleet Firebrand. I could take the Brazen Buccaneers, but same reason. 4 slots overloaded at this point. Definitely take the Dire Fleet Captain. Interloper, Rummaging Goblin. I'll take the Interloper because it has Menace. I might actually just drop the Dinosaurs at this point. Sure Strike. I don't have much of a top end except Tetsimok. I could take the Sun Crown Hunters. This is pretty decent as a top end. Then again, how much of a top end do I actually need? I'll just take it. Take the March. No, I'll take a Wily Goblin. Yeah, sure, we'll take the munitions, but I'm not gonna run it. Oh yeah. No trashing Brontodons. That's a disappointment. So we have a bit of a deck. It's a bit loaded though. It's loaded on creatures, so we're gonna be making a lot of cuts on that end. So like these are the ones that are gonna go. Revenant has probably not gonna depend on. It's also a bit. So that one's gonna go too. We're gonna just keep trading as much as possible. This one goes. Fathom Fleet Border. Yeah, we want to depend on our. So we'll cut some 2-drops. We'll cut the Wily Goblin. Keep the Dinosaur Hunters. Willing to cut the Zealot. No, we need to cut more 4-drops. The Brazen Freebooter, Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, Dire Fleet Interloper, Pirates Pillage. I'm gonna cut 1 Brazen Freebooter, that evens it out. Probably should cut. Yeah, we have a bunch of small removal. I think I could, if I were to cut a spell. No, I wanted to try Conqueror's Galleon. That's the thing I wanted to do, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I guess I can cut one. I can cut 1 border. Yeah, discounted airfares. No, I guess we'll go for this one. So this is. Okay, this is our pirate deck. Not the usual ones, well, but it is a nice change of pace. So the things I'm looking out for, if I should bring some of the black in. Right now we're an evenly split 9-8. I could choose to say cut the red instead, just bring the black in so that we have more black than red. But I'm actually okay with this mix. Yeah, I'm okay with this one. I could just bring these 2 in, cut the Pirates. Pirates Pillage is our card draw. I think I'll leave it at that for now. But if I start noticing I'm having mana problems, I'm going to cut a bunch. I'm gonna cut stuff and bring more black. So I kind of want to get at least 3 wins to get the magical 2,000 gems. We'll see. So you may be seeing a bunch of these. I might be showing a bunch of these videos as I collect more. It's gonna take a while to get there, but okay. So we're 1 mana shy of having our 3 draws, but I guess I'll go for this. Skullduggery is not that great without an early creature. Buccaneer's Bravado doesn't help us. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should have cut the Buccaneer's Bravado. 2 is too many. Let's see if we can get a third land in the next 2 turns. Yeah, really want to have a creature at this point. Well, we got a creature, so at least the Skullduggery is live in the worst case scenario. Let's hope our opponent doesn't... Our opponent's staring badly at it. I hope he doesn't try to remove it. Well, if he has... So I'm definitely gonna take... Let's see what he does with it. Crashing Brontodon, so... Okay, we got our third mana. So I'm gonna go next. Let's see if he blocks. So the first thing we're gonna do is cast Skullduggery. The opponent controls. Yeah. Okay, that goes. Then Buccaneer's Bravado to save its hide. So it's a bit of overkill, but we kind of have a lot of mana to spend. Well, actually, we're kind of lacking on that, and every creature's valuable at this point. So, it's looking at that. I'll cast a Direfleet Neckbreaker. At least gives us a chance to hit for 4. He might have removal for this. Interesting, because it's... Yeah, Divine Verdict. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I forced him to use it there. So I still have a 5/2. Let's see what he has. Imperial Ceratops is a 3/5. So it's a shame we don't have Trample. But at least we're getting our guys out of the way. Well, his guys out of the way. No. So we have a creature with Menace, and I don't have to attack with Neckbreaker just to get this guy through. So yeah, I'm swinging for 5. He's swinging for 6. Oh, wait. I don't even have to risk the Neckbreaker. There you go. Now let's see if we can drop into more gas. Yeah, Pirate's Pillage would be nice here. Right to the Stampede. Yeah, that's gonna... Everything's gonna hold back our Direfleet Neckbreaker. He's gonna double block. So I'm definitely gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the Menace guy, that's for certain. So I'm gonna take out the Grazing Whiptail. Yeah, it doesn't give me enough. I should have attacked with both. Actually, now get. So we'll see if our opponents manage to draw into another. Nope, did not. So we're gonna swing. He's gonna block. So at least we're the one with board presence, but we've spent a lot of cards just to get that board presence. So we're just taking our while plowing our way through, but we're gonna get to a point where we need to start. We're gonna start drawing into lands again. We're gonna be in trouble. At least our opponent is not in the usual colors for removal. He might, if he has an enchantment to remove it, he's gonna spend it now. But at least it doesn't turn off his ability. And we're mostly pirates for that part, so we should be okay in that end. So we got 3, 6, 7. We got 10 out of 24 lands, so we are more than 50% to draw a spell. That said, we're still 40% chance to draw a land. And our opponent is probably answering a phone call. You know what? That's a good point. I should check my Facebook at the same time. Okay. Let's see if I can find an interesting question on the Ask the Judge. Well, the opponent passed. Yeah, and we did not draw into a land, but so we are now 8, so that's 9 lands left, 9 out of 23. Still better. Now if our opponent has no response, this is lethal. He probably should have a response by now. Slash of Talon, so yeah, he was bound to get the response eventually. I could have swung with just the Fanatical Firebrand, but that was too good to pass up. But and our opponent's okay, didn't have the 1-2 run. So we are now 9, so we got 8 lands left, 8 out of 21. Yeah, it's better than 2/3, I say. We don't have any direct damage for our opponent. Yeah, it's definitely target creature. There's no way that's gonna hit everything. So we're going to take a bunch of damage. We just need to get through. I would have loved to exile that instead. And I used up both of my bravado, so I can't. Wait, dealt damage. Yeah, that was dealt damage this turn. Yeah, I kind of wish I had the second one of this. But we got rid of the scariest threat at least, so good job us. Now let's see if we're okay, there's our catch-up plan. There's our catch-up plan. Oh yeah, it's not a pirate, but we do have that and one other dinosaur. Oh, you know, it's gonna be such a big blow. It's gonna be such a big blowout if it's Tetsamok all over again, but let's see. There's Kinjali's Caller. Second Direfleet Neckbreaker. Yeah, we're now drawing into gas. We are, at this point, we are 50-50 to draw a land or a spell. So we're gonna swing with both. He has to block at least one. Yes, that's correct. In fact, if he has another removal, he could take out the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Aggressive Urge. Yep, that's perfect. Fine. This is actually a reasonably long game, but good things come to an end. So there's a few more days. I doubt I'm going to make it to Platinum tier, but we'll see how far we can get. So I think so far everything's a good mix. It might be a bit overkill with the Buccaneers Bravado. Then again, I don't have enough of the. I suppose actually Buccaneers Bravado on Dusk Legion Zealot's okay. This one's a definite keep. 2, 3, 4. And we have the right colors for Fire Cannon Blast. So we're 1 mana shy of either Pirate's Pillage or Direfleet Neckbreaker based on the scenario. Also note that we're gonna try not to pull the fire cannon blast too early. So we're gonna be swinging for a while. If I keep drawing lands, I might just Pirate's Pillage. Okay, Siren Lookout. Let's see. Colossal Dreadmaw. So we have something to save for. Actually. Let's see if he's willing to trade. If he's not willing to trade, then Darfleet Interloper's gonna get it for us, I guess. My original plan was to save it up to just burn it immediately after attacking, but the moment the So I will still swing with the Darfleet cap. Wait, it's +1/+1, so I'm actually gonna wait. Because getting the +1 buff is still something. Opponent is holding back. Possible trick incoming. So I will swing with both of these. Because at least it makes it a 5-3. Still will get killed by a Siren Lookout, but I could have made it a 6-4, but I want to keep this guy alive as long as possible. The annoying thing is, I know I'm gonna have to sacrifice. Assuming he blocks all of these guys, I will have to sacrifice the Darfleet Neckbreaker just to. Okay, Crashing Tide. Okay, so there's that. So 7. Yeah, I still have to play the Darfleet Neckbreaker again. So that was a very good trick. What's this? It has flash. Okay, so there's the Colossal Dreadmaw. There's our own plan, but I'm gonna just swing with the Interloper. He could just block with. I'm hoping to at least take. Okay, he's gonna take those out. That's perfectly fine. That's okay. That's for 6. Pirate's Pillage. Discard the mountain. Draw card, make treasure. Perfect. So if we so I don't know if our opponent still has big creatures. Okay, not so big. This one's also just practically a 3/4, so yeah, let's let that resolve. No, 4/5. Yeah, because of favorable winds. He's probably gonna start swinging. That's okay. We're gonna swing back. Yeah, it's a trade. Play Suncrown Hunters. Then we'll Reaver Ambush the Flyer in Yeah, we have to Reaver Ambush the Flyer in response. Because it's not like we're gonna do anything to the other one. So it's a 4/3, it will trade. It'll trade, we'll get to deal damage. Probably will hold back a little bit first. There, that's perfect. Now let's hope he swings with the Soul of the Rapids. No. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna swing with this guy. It's gonna get the usual block, I suppose. Well, okay, so opponent has unfortunately more gas than we do, so we might have a problem. We are at 10 lands, so we are 2/3 likely to draw into gas. Or I could have. Problem with this one is that a bunch of our gas is this. That's not the gas we're looking for. Okay, Fanatical Firebrand. So, Siren Lookout. We can give it we can give it double strike. We can take it down with the double just with double strike, so that's fine, I guess. It's a bit inefficient, but oh wait. Let's see if he suspects something. Okay, got rid of that one, so that's one problem down. So as flying as long as it's attacking, so it's still a 2-1. If things are bad, I will just snipe it right then and there. So we're now both living off the top of our decks. 11, so 6. So we're 2/3 likely to draw into gas. And we have a decent life cushion. So Kumena, ooh, so that's why you're in green. Well, you're kind of out of merfolk, but so I can trade with Kumena if he decides to attack with the Kite Sail. More likely than not, he's just gonna leave this behind as a blocker. I'm probably gonna attack with the Phantom Fleet Firebrand instead. But again, that's probably gonna just get blocked. I don't have a card that gets past block that makes my creatures unblockable. Opponent's definitely high on gas at this point. So yeah, let's just keep playing the field. So I kind of want to have at least a two creature advantage over our opponent. Okay, we're getting there. We'll eventually draw Tetsimok, but I'm happy to just have a ton of pirates at this point. It's a pirate's life. Opponent has a bit of gas at this point too, so I'm not sure what exactly he's sandbagging for, so I have to be careful. Yes, it looks like I'm basically, if I can keep this guy back, I will. Though I did get blown out by that one trick once. Crashing Tide. That was a very good one. So I'm gonna swing after this one no matter what. Well, maybe if he drops another creature, it might change the statistics. Beamcaller, Siren, tap up to 2 if you control. Yeah. So he will tap 2 of my. Well, he's going in for the flying, so and this is not a blocker, so that's not an issue. Yeah, sure. Resolve. Basically, he blanked my attack, though he doesn't have a blocker per se. He might start swinging with the Siren just for that reason. I think I used up all my kill spells for that matter. Yeah, one with the wind, so he's gonna make everything fly. Probably still can't swing yet either. Well, he's gonna swing with that one because that's a no. That's a gimme. I suspect he does have a trick, but I might as well swing anyway. So he'll most likely block the Corsair with this one. He'll definitely block Kumena with this one. I get through with 8. Regardless of whether he bounces this or not. He could just block this one and bounce something else. So I get in for 5 only. Because let's see, I've got 12. I'm gonna go for it now because I think the next card he's gonna draw is an actual creature. I'm trying to remember if there's a fog effect. So he remembers he has to block this guy. Well, yeah, I guess the writing was on the wall already. Whew. I was actually scared he had another trick. If he had a second blowout just like the previous one, I would have been in real trouble. Still thinking how I'm gonna build the red deck. It's probably gonna just be early game Goblin Tribal into dragons like Demanding Dragon and whatnot. It's not gonna be pure Dragon Tribal. I might only have like 6 dragons in it total. Pretty sure that's not spelled correctly. Okay, this is iffier. I do get to give this one a try, but at least I can blast something if I have to. And I do have both colors on the go. And I got Moment of Craving back up, so there's something. So opponent playing blue-white, expecting some sort of flying strategy. There's their Bravado. So I'm gonna pass the turn. I could just in theory, I could just cast the Neckbreaker, then let's just buy time. Not exactly the best use. But if he has something else, I can just... Well, I can't shoot that out, but at least it's a small one. Yeah, there's no point saving that one. And sorcery speed, so we'll auto pass. We'll have to... Okay, there's our target, I suppose. So, yeah, the correct one is this one. He might be scared I have a combat trick. She might be scared. Don't think the opponent knows that we are out, but yeah, that's still the correct play. So we are a bit in a bit of pressure. I think the best use is still to just play the Direfleet Neckbreaker. We won't have mana to fire Cannon Blast and Buccaneer's Bravado at the same time. At least we're limited to just taking 3 damage instead of 5. So we'll go with that. If I can draw another red source, though I would rather draw gas. Okay, I did say I would have rather drawn gas, so gas it is. So let's offer the trade. He might have removal though, but I guess that's okay. So he's taking 5. I could take him down to 10, but no. Let's save it on defense. So next is turn 6. We do the Conqueror's Galleon. I'll probably swing with the Conqueror's Galleon next turn. After that. Luminous Bonds. Yeah, sure. So I could still crew the vehicle. So that's the next touch. We're still gonna be taking quite a few more hits, but I think we're kind of out of danger so far. Opponent's deciding. Does he have a counter spell? Okay, no counter spell. So another trick I can do is I can pump this guy, then crew this one, just to take out the token. But I kind of want to do it on my turn instead, so I can actually attack with that one. So okay, Riverwise Augur. So it's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't. So it's what? It's just when it attacks. So I will get to flip this no matter what. What are the things I can do with this? Draw, then discard, draw. Not bad. I guess I'll go for it. I probably will have to shoot this guy down first though. Also, I have to note that because of the Augur, I have to assume that he's gotten a bunch of gas. I might not need to be afraid of the next 2 cards, but I have to be afraid of what's over here. Oh well. Okay, that's... So, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm using this to crew this guy. He's probably gonna just block with Sailor. Oh no, he just took the damage. So, okay. Still gonna blast this out of the sky, and I can just loot this land away now. So time to see if we can actually get enough of an advantage. We drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So okay, this one's gonna be harder to remove. Oh wait, it's our turn to resolve. Well, it's not like I was gonna hit it anyway. need to start looting my stuff out. Okay, so explore another land, so I'll play the land. I'll just opt to draw. Interesting thing is, I can afford to sacrifice creatures because I can spend it later. But most likely, I'm still probably gonna die to this one though. I don't think there's an out. I have an out to this. I don't have any flying outs. I could just Tetsimok his board, but I could Tetsimok most of his board. Though that's gonna be a bit annoying. So we'll start drawing cards. It's a nice touch, but we kinda had to be in control. Fanatical Firebrand. Well, that is something. So let's see. 1. This is an instant, so he might be willing to just take the damage. There you go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, draw cards, I guess. So I'm dead next turn. There's no way about it. I could remove one of his other threats in the meantime. Probably just the augur. Fortunately, I did not draw into enough gas, so... Ooh, okay. Okay, so... So I think we bought ourselves... Let's see if he has a response to this. I can just block these two, then nuke the token, so I'll still only take 3 damage in the end. Okay. Pass go to blockers. Block. He might have a pump effect, in which case I'm really boned, but... Rallying Roar... Yeah, there was no way around it. That's good game. Hold on... Maybe... Nope, no outs. Yeah, just show. That was worth a shot. But we got outpaced. Yeah, we drew a lot. We didn't draw enough gas, but that's okay. And we haven't gone too far in the game. I just really need one more win. One more win. Well, 2 wins would be nice. 1 is just fine though. 1 more would be fine. In a way, it's kind of like Hacksaw Ridge. Just 1 more, although not in the expected way. Personally, I'll be happy with at least not dropping down to silver. This is very questionable because I've got nothing to do, so I'm definitely gonna mulligan first. And it just got worse. I have to keep this one, and I have to ditch this in the bottom. So we got turn 2 play. Hopefully we can get 1 more land or a lot more gas. Okay, we got some gas. There's that option. Play the Fathom Fleet Firebrand first. White has the potential to have dinosaurs. This could easily be vampires though. Nope, Scarty Mono White. Okay, so far it's vampires. So I'm gonna avoid trading when possible. Our opponent might avoid trading when possible too. Sadistic Sky Marcher, Revealing Legion Conquistador. I really need removal now. That's not it. I'm kind of forced to swing with both. If only to maintain, well, not so much to maintain some sort of parity, but just to tempt our opponent, though I doubt it's gonna work here. So we're going to be way behind. So we just really need one more mana. And we're not getting it. All the 4 drops are coming back to haunt us, so we have to hold back. So most likely we'll play the freebooter first, if ever. And yeah, I have to offer the trade, even though it buffs her. I can't just sit back and keep taking damage. So the interesting thing is he might be tempted to send the token over, which is just fine with me. Even if it buffs this guy, I can just follow up with Fathom Fleet Cutthroat by sacrificing the freebooter. Or I can follow it up with a Neckbreaker to buff the power up a bit. We're still in a losing proposition, but at least the creatures are small enough. Well, offering to block Elendra is just fine actually. Well, he does have a trick. I can't play around it, I have to go for it. So this is a 4/4. Another Legion Conquistador, yeah. The double mulligan kinda hurt us there. Let's see. And we're drawing into lands too, so I have to block this way. There's problem is this one's attacking, so unless I can draw a, and even if I do kill this, I have to worry about a lot of tokens. I have no way around those. Yeah, this game's already over. This game is way over at this point. Yeah, our high mana curve killed us. So good game. Oh well, that was worth a shot, but we did not get the start that we wanted. Could I have risked keeping that earlier hand? Probably not. I think the color screw would have killed us just as badly too. It might have been worth the risk though, but the prospect of not doing anything, even with those lands, was scary enough as it is. Yeah, in that I guess in that hindsight, I should have just leaned the deck more towards black. So that would have meant the Revenant would have gone in, the Dusk Vampire the Dusk Vampire would have gone in. Yeah, this one's okay. We do have a play in turn 3. Let's hope it's not as aggressive as Vampires again. I'm starting to think, and this is the first time Tetsimok shows up. I wonder if it's gonna mean anything. Probably not, but let's not judge too early. Okay. Oh, guess what? Something that I do want to hit with Tetsimok, and not with one of my actual guys. So turn 3, Headstrong Brute. Can't block, but that's okay. Turn 4, Neckbreaker, so that's okay too. Then maybe follow it up with the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat if I have... Oh, Esper. This is a bit of an unusual choice. This would have been mostly vampires, but something went wrong. So that's it. I'm not gonna judge too much. Headstrong Brute. Can't block. Not that it matters. Let's hope this is not a Hornswoggle. Okay, good. But there's an instant there. Opponent's gonna play his own threat. Direfleet Hoarder. Gleaming Barrier. Yep, definitely want to play Neckbreaker next. So I dealt more damage than he did. He's probably gonna start offing my guys though, so that's okay. We're gonna race this. We're gonna race our opponent out. Shame I have to use it here, but I don't exactly want to use Buccaneer's Bravado. Does he actually have the counter spell? No, okay. That would have scared. That would have been scary if he did. At least we have the blockers now. Although our opponent kind of has gas already. I kind of want to play the Pirate's Pillage, but I might just play the Brazen Freebooter. Okay, so yeah, we're racing to take damage. And it's removing stuff left and right. I'm willing to just play out my board now, so I'm willing to trade these guys off at least. Opponent should be playing something big. Return a creature to you control. Sure. Can't be blocked. Yeah, I'm willing to block that. I'm willing to block this guy. Skullduggery. That's one way to kill things. I think the more realistic one is Brazen Freebooter. That gives me a treasure. So we'll see how he blocks. I sincerely doubt he's gonna block both. He might just throw the Direfleet Hoarder. Oh, he's not? Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna keep holding up the Skullduggery. I need to off this guy soon, but we do have an offense advantage at least. Oh wait, we might win the game here. Well, first first safety. Let's see if he has a response. So I can attack with everyone. Oh, he's not blocking, so... Wait, this is 10. Well, let's just off that one before we get to blockers. Well, we got it. That is kind of what we wanted. So, Not seeing that we do have some hope. I am going to make one adjustment. Zealot goes in. Let's cut one of our 4 drops. Gonna cut the interloper. Sure, it has menace and whatnot, but it's kind of underperforming. Slightly skews the board towards black, but that's okay. But yeah, we definitely want to have more action early on. I'm trying to remember if I passed any of the Seeker Squires. Those would have been decent picks also. Okay. Do we have a match yet? Okay, we have a match. We're still not quite there yet, but... Okay, we don't have this one yet. We do have Moment of Craving. We really need to draw actual creatures though. And in worst case scenario, I can just keep spamming this. Opponent has Fanatical Firebrand early on. Let's swing for 1. It'll be interesting if I draw... Well, that wasn't it. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Our opponent might have a decent 2-drop, so I might have a 2-drop good enough for us to crave. Yeah, that's good enough to crave. I would much rather just hit it with Skullduggery, but we're not in that position, so let's just crave it. Of course, this feels awfully weak, but let's not judge too early. So let's play the Headstrong Brute. Next turn we can probably just Skullduggery whatever we need to. Forerunner of the Coalition, yuck. So we're facing off against a Pirates deck that probably has better Pirates than us. Interesting thing though is if our opponent decides to hold these guys back, he can double block. I have to target the Forerunner if I do that. Okay, he's getting Lightning Rig Crew. Nice target for Tetsamok. Let's see if he attacks with this one. I'm free to just swing in. Okay, yeah, free to swing in. Can't block, but I'll use that opportunity to get rid of this Firebrands. Simplify the combat mat. I'm also gonna probably just save the Fire Cannon Blast Fire Bannon. Opponent's taking time thinking. Well, he can't block anyway, so okay, that answers that. Let's take out the Firebrand early. Okay, since we're saving that, let's mark our prey. We're 2 mana shy. It might actually even scare our opponent from well, I was gonna say scare our opponent from casting the Lightning Rig Crew, but I did not. Oh yeah, this is the one sideboard card I've been saying to put, but I never got to put. Oh well. Anyway, Scrabbling Clauses in Ravnica Allegiance. That one is a lot cheaper, more reasonable. There's also Sentinel Totem. That one's also quite reasonable as well. So Silent Gravestone is overkill. Actually spending quite a bit of time here. So, yep, we have turn 2 with removal. I will keep this. So waiting to see what our opponent is up to. Oh, also red. Thankfully no Fanatical Firebrand. Could use 2 more land in the next few turns, but I'm kind of okay with this. Let's see, is this pirates again? If I see green, it's... oh, so it could be anything. Nope, it's currently not pirates. So we're not getting the lands we need, but we are getting action, so that's good enough at least. Let's see. Opponent's currently mono red. If our opponent's not gonna do anything, okay, still gonna swing with both. Let's make our opponent block, pump, and then respond with Moment of Craving. So not the best use, but we're still putting pressure on our opponent. That's all I can ask for. And there comes your Kindling Phoenix. You're going to have to race that. I'm not looking forward to it. Interesting enough, if he chooses to block, will I save the Dinosaur Hunter? Okay. Because the other options, I can just pump this so that the race is more favorable for us. But I'm just gonna pass, play another Dinosaur Hunter. Let's see if we can put our opponent on the back pedal. Opponent finally gets black mana. Gets a Brazen Freebooter, so we might be forced to play that free. Oh, he's going defensive. Okay, fine. If he's holding back, I'll hold back too. Headstrong Brute. Has Menace at least, so opponent will be forced to block with both, and even so Buccaneers Bravado will be able to take both out as a result. It'd be interesting if I could get both that and Skullduggery and set the whole thing up. Okay, nope, not quite. You know what? Call me crazy. I'm just gonna set this up because our opponent's not exactly doing anything also. I'm suspecting... no, it can't be stranded cards. So I'm gonna pass. Is he gonna remove something? He's gonna bombard our creature. Yeah, sure. It's a good thing we didn't try to attack. We would have lost the... But at least this one we can attack. At least we get our land. Maybe we could get another one, so... for that exchange at least. Opponent's giving a dirty look though. Is he trying to remove it? He might actually start removing our guys just to get to it though. Stampeding Horncrest. Okay, no haste. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we probably have to buck... we need to just drop this one by one, then we can exile it. So... so he's gonna mass block with everything, which will give me a chance. Yeah, he has to mass block with everything. We have to take out the Brazen Freebooter first. Because I'm just going to cast Buccaneer's Bravado. Target creature gets first strike. I kind of wish I could give double strike, but I can't. So be it. Then we get to flip it. We'll have 3 mana up. Kinda wish I took this one out first. If took this one out first though. Yeah, that was my chance. I should have taken that out. Oh well. Made a few mistakes. I might end up just... Yeah, I might end up just trying to... milling one of the Darfleet Neckbreakers. He might swing with everything at this point. Or not. Okay, he's gonna swing with that. He's still stuck on a lot. He still has a bunch of cards in hand though. Is it responses? No, he's gotta have action at this point. Oh, he's got his own ship. Way to go. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I did not see the interaction. So we have a future with this at least. Also have no plans of playing more than one, but yeah, let's just discard that one. Your 6th land. I can play this one to hold this guy back. I could likewise just play the Neckbreaker to... Wait. Nope, I'm 1 mana shy, so I'm gonna hold it off a bit. I'm gonna take a whole bunch of damage. I actually should block this one. Even with 1 Dinosaur Hunter, that's plenty. Yeah, he's gonna attack on top instead now. He could have crewed that one if he'd wanted to. So he's gonna nuke the Neckbreaker. That's okay. That wasn't the plan anymore. Ooh, 1 mana shy. 1 mana shy. Probably have to play this guy now. The situation's getting a bit dire though. So with 1 more mana, I can mark Rekindling Phoenix. Then the next turn, no. I need to have mana to both play Tetsamok, kill the Phoenix, then Reaver ambush the token. Or draw Skullduggery, but that means another land. Also, our opponent hasn't played a lot of cards. Quite concerned what he has here. They're not that, and he does have the treasure. Is he just not willing to spend it? Okay, opponent's taking his time then. I could literally just go for it now. Reason being, all I need to do is just force a trade with regular creatures. Hornswoggle. Oh, he had blue mana. Okay, so that was his game. Okay, so we'll hold back. I need to find a way to off the Horncrest. Okay, he's going for it. Yeah, he got... So this guy's actually Grixis. He didn't have blue mana. So a bunch of these cards are stranded, I think. Okay, so... That said, I do have the mana to just buy Tetsamok back. It wasn't exiled. It's still gonna be painful though. I still need a bet. I still need an answer to this. Did I? Nope, I did not use up the cannon, so that's an option. Okay. Let's draw a card. Let's leave up Reaver Ambush if we have to. Okay, Fanatical Firebrand. That's an option. In fact, that might be enough. All I need to do is just find a way to kill. I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage along the way. I'm probably not gonna win this one. The foothold was nice. It's good to have extra options, but man, this Phoenix is nuts. I might just have to off the Pyromancer at this point. He actually hasn't even bothered to crew it. Okay. So we got Phantom Fleet Border. So we're gonna take an... So at least I have the mana to cast Border afterwards. Dusk Legion Zealot brings us closer to death. Actually, I'm probably dead at this point. If this is another Hornswoggle, I'm definitely dead. Okay, thankfully that's not. Yeah, so the reason for all this... So Dusk Legion Zealot is a dead card. Opponent's gonna cast 4 mana. Bounce spell? Op. Not okay. It's actually interesting. He's probably digging for blue mana. Did he get it? Nope. He got his double black though. We need to stabilize first, which means we need to draw into a way to kill Rekindling Phoenix and the egg. Yeah, we had the chance to kill it last time. We blew it. That was my fault. Impale, destroy target creature. I think that's the game for us right then and there. Wait, you can't pump this true, so let's see. Is he gonna just... He has to tap these two to crew this guy. There you go. So I'm basically So none of these guys have tramples, so I'm basically sacrificing my entire board. Still gonna lose though. At least I managed to get a parting shot. But man, this one's a bit... Okay. So draw a card and discard a card. Pirate's Pillage. Let's... Well, that was a good game. Yep, so that ends this run. This is pretty much a nice bonus. Yeah, we made a mistake here. We had one chance to kill it. I miscounted the mana. And do I want to explore the world and avail of discounted fares? Probably not. So that wasn't too bad though. We got what we wanted. We got the 3 gems. We got more than their 3 gems, so I'm kind of happy with that. So let's claim our prize. So we're probably ready for we'll probably do sealed or next time around, then just wait for a draft again. At least we got the nice silver glow adepts and a dinosaur we don't quite need, but we do get our fanatical firebrands. So there you go. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, this is not exactly quite a bonus video. It's actually we actually did have quite a bit of footage here. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, turn on notifications, and let me know what you're looking forward to in Ravnica Allegiance. So far, I enjoyed the old formats, but I can't wait for the new formats. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time.